morning, everybody. It is January 14th, 2025, and let's update on storm warning. I finished the main skein of the yarn because I bought it's huge now. This is massive, you guys. So I finished the main skein of the red. I finished the black a while back. So now I am now on the red. This is the same color red. This yarn is the reason why I wanted to do the storm warning blanket. Mom found some of my Loom knitting project, a scarf that I hadn't finished yet, and Mom brought it down, and the bag was like, hey, I got red yarn. I can do a storm warning blanket now. Like, okay, perfect. Now, it's been a while since I've updated you guys. I also have been starting doing a couple Loom knitting projects again, too. I am in the process of kind of sort of filming a video on me Loom knitting using some super old yarn. So, oops. Let me show you how big this blanket is now, you guys. It's big. Like, this is so big. Let me just put it right here. See if I can just pull this back where you guys can see better. Baby's stuff. Okay, let's see. This thing is big. Very big. Very, very big. It's very big. So, this blanket is massive. So, here it is. It's so big. I can't really fit it in frame. I can't really lift it up that much to show you guys. So, this is what I've been working on for a while. I started it technically on January 1st, New Year's Day. I worked on it. I did a video, my first video of it where I started it, and I got really far into it, and I unraveled it, and off camera I tried working on it more, and I didn't pick it back up until January 3rd after my appointment with my immunologist. So I started working on it again then, and once I was able to start it and kept going with it from January 3rd onward. So here we are now. So I'm on my second. Right now I'm just using the yarn I found in my knitting bag for Loom knitting. I have, Lord knows how many knitting bags up there. Who knows what's all in there. I might find some more yarn, which is cool. So, I'm not really counting anymore with making my corners. After a while, I started, instead of doing a chain, a 5-corner, I went from a chain 7 to 8 corner stitch, and I just did it randomly whenever. So, I don't know if this is like a tutorial thing, you guys. I'm just documenting this because I've always wanted to make this blanket. I wanted to make storm warning blanket for a long time. Like, hey, I can do this. So, we are getting far. Now, as far as trying to get it to the right size, I think what I'm going to do with this project is it's going to be an ongoing project where I want it to be big. Oh dear, let me get my loom hook. Where I want the blanket to be big, a nice size. I want it to be a nice size blanket, to be like a big blanket to put on my bed. So what I'm thinking is this will probably be an all year long project where I pick it up here and there from time to time, or if I give myself, I don't know, a day of when I want to finish it. That's an idea, but I think because I want this to be big and to fit on my bed, I don't want to like rush and finish it just because this is a long project I've been wanting to do forever, and I want to enjoy doing it. So I can do a granny square blanket pretty fast. I just don't want to rush and finish it. Like, I want to finish a yarn here, add more yarn to it. I can pick this up whenever I want. Like right now I have some loom knitting projects I'm working on, that I'm starting a loom knitting project, and then I might do a separate crochet project. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But this project, I want this to be a slower, like a all year long, work on this all year long until I get happy to where I want it to be. Because this can be as big as I want it to be, because I got the main hardest part done, which was the starting point of the black yarn, the black square beginning of the Storm Warning flag blanket. So now I'm just adding more red to it. Height wise, I looked up the size of a natural Storm Warning blanket, a natural Storm Warning flag, and they're like over 5 feet tall, so that's pretty good to know. So one thing I want to try too though is blocking. I might want to try blocking this blanket maybe, because I've never blocked anything at all in my life in crocheting and loom knitting. So I want to try that just to see how that goes. Just want to try some different things. This can be an ongoing project that there's no time of when I want to finish it. I just want it to be big enough to fit on my bed. As you can see, there's dog hair, my hair. I have really long hair. So this is a very nice sized blanket. I love it. It's very warm. So that's kind of my plan for this project. Once I run out of this yarn, I can always put this to the side, and next time I want to go into Walmart, okay, I can just grab some more yarn, or I can finish the blanket off, but I can always go back and undo the tail. I can unweave the tail and tie another new skein of red yarn to it whenever I want. So this can be an ongoing project where I can make this as big as I want, take my time doing it. I don't know if it's possible, but I think Hunter redid it, one of his old songs again, because I got a notification on YouTube about Hunter uploading something, and I'm very confused. So I gotta check that out. So there's that. So here's the update of Storm Warning blankets. Let's see, anything new as far as crocheting and loom knitting? Yeah, I was debating on making a sweater sleeve with a circle loom with some older yarn. I got a video working on my other project, but I don't know, I'll see. I might unravel the scarf thing, or I might just use up the scarf, use up the vintage yarn, and use started a new project. It's using discontinued old yarn from a from this company that's no longer making yarn no more. So it's yarns something, yarns for Brushwick Windrush yarn. So this yarn company is out of business. I found their yarn, Mom found their yarn for me at the Goodwill. So I'm like, okay, so I started a new project with it last night, doing a looming project. I got a video on that coming out soon. So there's that. And I think that's it. Let's see. What can I talk about? Let's see. I know. I did try to... I gotta get some coffee. Okay. Let me just do this to get everything situated to get these set up to figure out what I'm wanting to do here is to get a few things done. I don't know, I might unravel the beginning of that scarf project, and I might unravel it and then separate the yarn. It's dark purple and light purple yarns from the same brand, discontinued company, that I can maybe make separate granny squares or something. I don't know. I just haven't decided. Like, yeah, I can unravel it, fix the yarns, be separate, and then make individual granny squares and then sew them together. I don't know. So I have some old Red Heart Super Saver that I thought I could use, save it, and gather up more really old Red Heart Super Saver yarn that I could go and try and recreate some of the Pleasant Company, recreate some of the old Pleasant Company kits, weaving kits or knitting kits or different things like that that Pleasant Company did a long time ago. So, and from what I looked at researching it, Pleasant Company used Red Heart yarn, Super Saver yarn. So that's my go-to yarn anyway. So thought maybe I could look for vintage yarn, Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and try and find some from around the time that when Pleasant Company had the weaving kits, or the different kits that different weaving and knitting historical kits. So that'd be something fun to kind of look into, try and recreate using as many older Red Heart yarns as I can to get it as close as I can to what the yarn would be. Of course, it's Red Heart Super Saver. I can always go and look up the colors and try and find the same color now, but I can always do that. But like, hey, maybe I can go be on the lookout at Goodwill or whatever and find some Red Heart yarn that's from a long time ago. That way I can recreate some of these different knitting and different historical craft kits, like recreate them on my own and try and use the exact same yarn from that time era of the 90s. Like, I don't know, because I mean, I found American Girl when I was 9, almost 10, but I've only remember seeing Josefina's weaving loom. I only remember seeing hers in a catalog. So hers is the only one I remember seeing in a catalog. All the other ones I only discovered from just watching different collectors who collect Pleasant Company stuff. So that will be fun to figure out. Right now I'm just wanting to use the yarn I have. I want to use the yarn I have and, oh dear, gotta fix that spot there. I want to use all the yarn I have, but I want to do projects that will take me a long time, like loom knitting. You're making a hat or whatever, you know. Loom knitting, you're making a scarf or something that'll take you a while to make, that I don't want to, you know, because I get pretty fast in crocheting. Sometimes I can be fast with it. It depends on what I'm trying to make. I can make a scarf. I can crochet a scarf. I crocheted some hats as well. Now that's taken me a while. So I could try making a few things like that to use up my yarn, but take time doing it type of thing, because I have some yarns that I want to make into some warm hats because it's winter time. So I might do that. I don't know, I'll see. So I have the loom knitting on my purple yarns, double them up together, and have those on circle loom in here. I have another hat that's pretty much done. I just gotta take it off the loom and finish. Take it off the loom and tie the ends together and form it into a hat. Then I can go on to the next hat. Okay, where are we stuck at, yarn? Okay, I'm actually going to show you this. Now that I think about it, now that I do it, maybe I can show you guys this. Here we go. Here's the old one. Okay, here's this one hat I'm working on. I'm working on getting the, oh, bad yarn. I'm working on getting the hat off the loom by, I'll show you here in a minute. Let me grab my hook. I have it in my hoodie pocket. Should. That's where well no, let me see. Because I've done a video a long time ago where I did a hat tutorial. But once I'm done with this hat, I'm going to do a video on how to make a hat using some yarn. Then there's, oh, where'd it go? Then there's this scarf that I started yesterday, loom knitting scarf, but now I'm thinking I'm going to unravel this and then maybe crochet something instead. I don't know. I'll see. So there's what I'm doing now. Then for the old yarn, the old Red Heart yarn, I started dividing it up into 2 balls of yarn so that it can be even, so that I can add it to this scarf, but I'm now changing my mind. So right now I'm just using these yarns and then just using what I have. So now I'm thinking like, maybe I can do something else with this once I'm like, maybe I can just do a hat with make a hat instead. I don't know. I'll see. So yeah. So this is for the love of crochet plus, I don't know, loom knitting. So yeah. So those are my little projects. Like this one's, I'm gonna probably unravel. This one's pretty much done. So I just gotta get these through. Let me just grab my loom hook. Found it. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the yarn tail. Okay, let me see. Okay, here we go. Now it's turned into for the love of illuminating. Why not, right? So here's what you do. I can do another tutorial actually. Once I'm done with this hat, I'm going to do a tutorial actually. Now that I think about it. Once I'm finished with this hat, to get that up. Show you here what I'm doing here. So I take the hat, I take the yarns. I got 3 strands of yarn, take them all as one. You go to this next stitch, go to this one, put your yarn or put your loom hook like this, and you then take your yarn and you do it like that, and to feed it through to secure it like that. So that's what I'm doing. I started doing that yesterday. I was actually debating on using the purple yarn to make this as a brand and keep going with like, man, I want to see if this is big enough or not. And if not, then it will be back to square one. So I'm just gonna do this as I'm talking to you guys about yarn and stuff. So it's kind of went from for the love of crochet now to the love of illuminating. And I'm showing you guys what I'm doing here. So I also debated on using that purple yarn that I held together using 2 of them at a time. I've also debated on making a sweater sleeve where I start with the cuff of the sweater, then I fold it, then I make the sleeve. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I just haven't decided yet. Like, maybe I can do that. But I would have to start with the vintage yarn, the discontinued yarn, this yarn, but then I'd have to find, then I would need to find some Red Heart Super Saver yarn in the similar colors of a dark purple and a light purple. I don't know, I'll see. I haven't decided yet. I just now started that project yesterday, but I haven't decided what maybe I can make a sweater. I can illuminate a sweater on my circle looms. I don't know. I'll see. Just like, I have an idea. I want to make a sweater. I can do it on a circle loom because it makes sense because I'm small. So I guess it makes sense to do a sweater on different circle looms because I'd use the smallest one for my sleeve and then the one for my I'd do 2 sleeves, 2 long sleeves with the cuff going upwards. Then for the neck, to do it from the neck, do the neck similar with the cuff, like a cuff of a sleeve, like a sweater neck. The neck part, I had to figure out what loom would work for that for me, because I'm small, like trying to then how would you sew it together, like doing it from the neck down? I don't know, I'll see. I'll figure something out to play around with some ideas in my mind of how to loom knit some project. Like, hey, I kind of got the idea because my sister got a sweater for Christmas. I'm like, hey, maybe I can loom knit it. I can loom knit because it looks easy. Like, I can get some yarn, I can loom knit a scarf, or no, a sweater. Like, hey, I can use my circle loom and loom knit a scarf, or loom knit a hat, or, oh my goodness, Rachel, I am so Woke up not too long ago, so my mind is all over the place. Where's the yarn that I pull at? Cause, oh dear, you said we have a problem. Okay, somehow the yarn here messed up as I was trying to pull it through. Oh dear, this happened. I'll be right back, you guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to fix it. I gotta redo that spot. Try to make sure that the yarn doesn't snap or anything like that. Any of the yarn doesn't fray or the yarn splits. The yarn starts spraying off and starts splitting the fibers to get. Oh man. So, I don't know. I just want to bust this out and then be able to do this, finish the hat, then I can start on a new hat, I think. I can do a video for that then. But right now, for the love of crochet, it's not turning into for the love of loom knitting. So, this is fun. Can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just finishing up this hat. I didn't finish it last night. So, this is what I'm doing right now. This is what I've been doing lately. I did try to film a video of me telling my my doll collecting story, which includes me being on AGTube or American Girl YouTube, but it was an all-day process. Like, nope, I can't. There's some things I have to edit. Like, nope, I can't. I got to be all day to film. There's so much going on. Like, nope, took me like hours to film. I barely even edit. Like, nope, I'm not even gonna upload it. So I'm gonna try again and make, like, not have mention things here and there, because I would start talking about, and she would start talking about something, get me off topic. So I'll be really, there's some things I knew I would have to edit out about some things I said in the video. Like, yep, I can't say that in a YouTube video, I can't say that in a YouTube video. So there's so many things in there. There are things I need to take out for a lot of different reasons. So I'm like, okay, I need to figure this out. So I 2 hours of video footage. Like, nope, I'm not doing it. I deleted the whole thing. So I switched gears to starting to do a video on loom knitting. So now I'm just updating you guys on the blanket, which the blanket is going to be it's going to be a longer process. It's not going to be make a blanket, finish it up here, all done. I kind of want to take time working on it, because it's a blanket. I can make it as big as I want. It's just that I want to do that for a while. Just take my time doing it. Like, while I pick it up, while I have my loom knitting stuff out again, like, hey, I can just put that to the side and pick it up whenever I want. And then I can pick up my loom knitting and make different things like hats and different things that it's wintertime. Like, okay, it's wintertime, I want to make some hats and some scarves for, you know, my mom or my sister or my dad or my brothers, you know, besides my nieces and baby nephew, you know, so they need hats too, hats and scarves. So that's one thing I'm going to do too, is I'm going to go down to Walmart here eventually and pick up a whole lot of camouflage yarn, because my family loves camouflage, and I need to get that giant circle loom down for making my brother's and dad's hats. So this is the next size up to this is like the regular size of an adult hat, I believe, but the biggest one is the giant circle loom, which is an extra large loom, which I use to make hats for my dad and my brothers. So I'm going to, running low, some features may be battery running low. So I'm going to finish this. I think I gotta plug in my cell phone, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish. I think I'm pretty close to being done with this, so I'm just gonna finish this here real quick as I talk to you guys. I wasn't sure what my phone was saying because a couple of days ago it said, "Oh, out of memory, blah blah blah," so we had to start a new video, blah blah blah, and I deleted some other video footage of some just random videos, not really random, but videos I've filmed but I never uploaded. Like, yeah, I can just remove those. Like, I saved them for a while, like, yeah, I can do those, but I never did. It was just taking up too much space on my phone memory, so I'm like, yeah, I can just remove those videos, because there's only so many videos of people opening Nikki and Isabel's, Nikki's red vinyl jumper, and some of the Kit's re-release pajamas and her re-release thing, you know, so, like, yeah, there's already a lot of people who did videos on those outfits, or the re-release outfits from Kit's collection, and opening the red vinyl jumper from the Hoffman Twins collection. It's like, yeah, no one's gonna care if I don't upload those videos. So I had an idea where I could save all the re-release. Anyway, so I had an idea, like, man, I'm not gonna do that, so I'll delete all those older videos that I made about a year ago now. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna upload those videos now. There's no reason to, so let me get this done to get these finished, to see what I can do here. To also, Levi Hummon, he released a new song yesterday, with a music video and everything, so that's cool. And if this isn't the right size for a hat, I'll just unravel it and just try again, do something else with it. If I can't get the right fit of the size of the hat, then I can just undo the hat, see what it looks like, because it's just like the biggest. Oh, it's the biggest. It's one of the bigger looms. It's like a size for an adult, but the way I have the hat made, I think it'll be too small. So I'm just gonna see what it looks like when it's off the loom, see if I need to make each, like, okay, yeah, I'll just use up this yarn and see what it looks like when it's done. I might keep this one myself, I don't know, because I don't know what's going on here. Why is the yarn, oh yeah, it's starting to do that weird thing where it wants to split off the fibers. The yarn's waiting to untangle itself from the thing. Okay, just need a few more of these done to get this off the loom, to just get this done. I need to charge my phone, so now to get this done, to, alright, yeah, I'm pretty close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm pretty close. I wasn't able to do this last night because I was having trouble seeing. Now doing it on video, I'm able to do it. Sorry you guys can't see it, I just have to have my light in a certain spot to get it to, oopsies. Okay, let me try it this way again. There we go. Oh dear. The yarn's doing that weird dance, wants to split the yarn. Okay guys, I'm gonna catch you guys in my next update on the Storm Warrior blanket of For the Love of Crochet. this episode is more so for a lot of Loom, so we're always gonna have to change it up sometimes, you guys. So thanks, guys, so much for watching. Bye. Just kidding. I'm back. Okay. Got all the yarn through the through all the spots, for every spot. So now I'm gonna take this off the peg, off the loom, see what this looks like when it's all tied up. Let me just get this off the peg real quick. Loom pegs, sure nothing pops off. Then see what size I ended up with. Might be a doll hat, that's fine. I might try and make it fit on me, I don't know, I'll see. I doubt it though, but it's the wrong size for a hat. For me, it's the wrong size. If it's the wrong size now, I'll just go back to the drawing board and redo the hat, but add this be the brand and another 2 yarn colors be the rest of the hat. So let's see what I got out of this to see what this will look like once off the loom. See what this will look like once I tie it, pull it together for a hat. It's only taking me a minute to just pull these off the loom to see what I ended up with, because I haven't made a hat in a while. So let's see what I get. See what I ended up with using a larger loom with the amount of yarn I had left over from the scarf and a random different color eyelash yarn, the fuzzy yarn. It's all fuzzy, so let's see what using leftover yarn gets me with making a hat this size too. And I won the game of yarn chicken yet again, which is nice. So I have some leftover yarn from the. Okay, let's see. Where's the? Here we go. So now to close her up. See what I got. And if I can't close it up, I don't know why it's not. Okay, wanting to close up. Why is it not wanting to pull up? I don't know why it's not. What am I missing? What am I doing wrong here? Okay, I'm really confused. I can't get this to pull in like a hat. Okay, this is really weird. I can't get this to pull in or anything. It's so weird. Back to drawing board. Let me see. Maybe I'm not pulling it at the right spot. I got off the loom. Now I just can't get tight. But I think that'll be okay, because I can do like a little earmuff headband thing instead, I guess. I can just weave in these longer pieces, I guess. I don't know, I'll figure this out here in a minute. I'll see where my problem is here, because all these are longer pieces. Some of them are smaller pieces. Yeah, I can't get this to pull together. Don't see why. Don't know what the problem is. So, okay, I'll think of something here. Yeah, I think I have to. I don't want to unravel the whole thing, but if it looks like off the loom, I have to figure out what I did wrong. Somehow, this isn't wanting to pull together at all. Doesn't want to close up together, so I think I'll have to figure that out later. But, or it can be like one of these headband things, earmuff headband things instead of a hat. I don't know. It's kind of what it looks like. I didn't tie in the leave at the end or anything, but I'll think of something. I'll figure this out here later. It's still nice. It's still fine. I just gotta figure out why it's not wanting to pull in for a hat. I'm trying to figure out why it's not wanting to pull together for a hat. I'm pulling on these yarns. Pulling on the yarns, it's not wanting to loop together for a hat. So I have to see why that is. But I think this will be like a good ear, like a winter headband thing instead of a hat. It can be like a ear muff thing, a headband ear muff thing. I can just fix this, and I can just crochet the seam, like the thing, so it doesn't unravel. I think that's what I'll do. Actually, I'll just do that instead. Yeah, I think that's what I might have to do. Now that I think about it, I think I might have to just use my crochet hook and weave in this here so that I can at least get this to do something. Somehow something stuck within these spots to get it to pull in for a hat. I can't get to pull into a hat, so I think what I'll do is I'll just use my crochet hook and just close up this seam to make sure that nothing gets unraveled, unfrayed. So I think I might just do that now that I think about it, because I can't really tie this into a hat. So I think what I'm going to do then instead is tie this off and then take my crochet hook and just weave in the open seams to make sure that nothing unravels. Like, get my crochet hook now and just do a headband like thing instead. So not exactly what I was thinking, but it looks nice. Alright, so this is for the last part of For Love of Crochet. It's For Love of Crochet now becomes For Love of Loom Knitting. I got my crochet hook over here. I'm going to just fix the yarn to weave in the ends so it doesn't like unravel the headband piece. So it's not what I exactly wanted, but it's pretty. It's pretty and nice. My sister might like it. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. My mom might like it because she just had her birthday a few days ago, so I might give this to my mom. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Bye.